Welcome back to Palworld. This is the second episode in my series, and normally I do how-to videos. And for those of you that came back for the second one, thank you so much for coming back. In today's episode, we are going to find a place to build a base. I won't exactly show you building the base, but then we're also going to do some tames and defeat one overland boss. Now, this is a skilled islander that you come across in the starting area, and it's near the next teleport that you would find them. They give you some paldium fragments. There's a life monk effigy, another journal, data journal, and of course, some pals. And I'm taming this pal because you see there on the left-hand side, it does watering. There's water and ice. And so basically what they can do is they can either water like your garden or they can keep your refrigerator cold. So every pal has its purpose, and this one, also when you tame it or, get rid of it, so to speak. I can't really say, I don't want to say it because of YouTube and the algorithm, but when you get rid of it or terminate it, you get pal fluids either way. This is the data journal, and again, if you guys would like to see anything that me read these things or give you the basically what the description for the PAL is, let me know and I'll do it. I am looking for a place right now to find for a base, and I come across, some other PALs. I'm like, okay, let me just keep looking and not continue basically taming. And this guy, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at you. You are so adorable, but you're going to have to wait. So this area actually looks kind of promising. There's an egg here. Look, there's actually ore that you can do. There's some stones, there's trees, and mushrooms. Oh my gosh, there's mushrooms. This is totally going to be the place that I'm going to make my base. It's not exactly the direct starting area, but this is pretty close to where I can go back and forth. And who is this? I'm like, okay, we'll get the Kativa out so it can protect me if anything happens. I don't know if that's, I think you come across other pal tamers in the world and there's a challenge thing you can complete. And I think that's who it ended up being. So let's place the pal box right here. We're building it. That is so cool that your pals actually, do this with you. I'm so enthralled by this game. It's awesome. And let me put a box down, and I will see you guys in however long it takes me. By the way, you can check and uncheck all and decide what goes into each box. But I'll be back after I've built the base because I don't think you want to be bored with how I build things. Oh, there's a pal merchant. There's an actual wandering merchant. That's very cool. They come to your base. So randomly you can have them come to your base and you buy things, you sell things, or you don't deal with them at all. They'll just walk around, I think, until their timer is up, and you can choose to deal with them or not choose to deal with them. So I didn't want you to miss out on seeing that, especially when you first put your base down. So, all right, here we are. I am back. Look at this. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Now, again, I don't claim to be some expert builder or anything else, but I wanted my area to have the workstations in it as best as I could fit them in, because eventually they do get bigger, I think. And so I don't have electricity yet, so we're doing torches on the property or on the grounds, and also wall torches inside the building. But I think you have to be afraid of setting the place on fire, maybe. I don't know. I haven't not encountered that, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. This is going to be my little bedroom area. I'm going to make a little enclosed area, and then it'll be overflow for other pals in case I don't have enough room. And the pals, by the way, is right there in the barn looking type building. I couldn't exactly make it the same size because with the pals they come in all different shapes and sizes, so you want to have tall enough shielding have a tall enough ceiling and on both levels. So, and of course I ended up building a little bit into area that isn't mine, so I'll have to pay attention to that and make sure it doesn't degrade over time or collapse over time, if that sounds better. And right now we are just able to make the straw beds for the pals and the basic shabby bed for myself, which that's fine. I have a furnace, I have a campfire, I have a fridge, and yes, I have gathered these pals, and I do apologize. If you wanted to see me tame more pals, then please let me know. You know, if part of why you want to watch this is to see me tame pals, and sometimes I really am terrible at it. It's like my luck in this game with this playthrough is terrible. I mean, I've gone through so many spheres, it's unreal. So if that's what you want to see, let me know. I'm happy to show you more of that and less of other things. So this right here I thought was really awesome. It's a monitoring workstation type thing, monitoring stand. And you can tell them how hard you want them to work. You can tell them, like, each pal, like I said, has different things that they can do. And you can tell them if you want them to actually do it or not. Like that tansy down there. I told him I don't want him to do lumber because I have another creature, the, Dinosom does level 2 lumber collecting or you know, basically chopping lumber. And the monkey, the Tanzany, does level 1, so the other guy's faster. And I would rather have the Tanzany focus more on, you know, picking things up and planting as well. Then let's go ahead, and I have a Firefox and I have the Tansy, and there are things that you can put points into where you basically make harnesses or guns for them. And I'm like, okay, let me build my crossbow finally. I was using a plain crossbow and it was taking forever. Maybe that's also why I was doing so terribly with you know, taming pals or gathering pals, however I'm supposed to say that. Let me make some more spheres because, of course, like I said, I went through a ton. Then I need some arrows. We'll make the arrows. Basically, at this point, I want to go and adventure a little bit, and I love these daydreams. I love the look of them. I love that they're nocturnal. They stay awake all day long, all night long. They work for you. They just slave away, and they're just like happy-go-lucky, cute things. So I am gathering them because they're adorable and I need them. I want them, and so they're mine. And I need more firefoxes because, of course, you know, over time, there is that thing that you can make that you strengthen one pal with the other pal. So that is my intention. I need the, you know, the fire organs, and I need a bunch of pals. So it shows here, this is 4 of 12. I really haven't gathered that many. And, of course, you know, the little penguin dudes, I need all the pal fluid that I can get, and I need to make sure that I have also multiples of them for the same reason as I just said with the daydream. And also, you know, to make sure that I have, like, they have passive skills that I can show you another time. I'll make sure I show it to you in the next video. But they have passive skills, and you want to make sure that it's not like a lazy pal, because they do come with a lazy passive skill, and it's like they are slow, and they're constantly like taking breaks and things like that. Oh my gosh, look at that common egg. I wonder what it's going to be. I cannot wait to build the egg incubator and actually hatch the egg. That is going to be so cool. More pangolets. Pangollet? I don't know how to say that name. I love that you can find the pal spheres just laying around. You can find the paldium. You can find rocks, you know, branches. Clearly you would find that anyway if you're out even walking through the woods. And this area looks vaguely familiar to me. But definitely here's some more penguins is what I'm going to call them, and firefoxes. I definitely need both of those. And because, you know, you want to build also, for me, I like to build more than one hot spring for my pals. I want them to, multiples of them, to be able to take a break so they can all feel well rested, not stressed, because that does happen in this game. If you're just new to the game and maybe you haven't experienced that, or if you're just considering getting this game and watching me, well, hopefully I'm not deterring you with my shoddy or shabby, you know, skills as far as playthroughs. I normally do how-to videos, and I will eventually be doing how-to videos for those. There's a vixen around here somewhere that I want to get, because Vixie, yeah, not Vixen. And you can put her in the paddock or like whatever it is that you put your chickens and lambs and whatever in, and they actually dig up arrows, money, pal spears. It's amazing to have them, you know, on your base or in your base. So she's captured, and oh man, I was like, this is totally by luck. I knew this area looked familiar. Oh my gosh, this area, it's a small settlement, but it has actual stationary traders in here. So let's go ahead and grab this fast travel marker. 1 technology point, yes. And we'll stop and talk to this guy. Look at him, he's like a boss. And I didn't notice that until just now. I've, you know, been here before in the other playthrough that I mentioned in the first video. And he's talking about how his income is really low and there's hardly anybody that comes by. So if you're ever in trouble, let me know. I'll do anything as long as the pay is right. So I think basically you can capture them because they have a boss marker next to their name. Oh, wait, these guys do too. Never mind. I was wrong. I must be wrong. I'll have to look that up. But then this is the stationary guy, and he has different things than like the wandering merchant. And I need these wheat seeds. So that was totally opportune for me to find this place because I needed those wheat seeds to be able to progress and expand my, you know, how many pals I could have out and things like that. And we also need to be making, you know, wheat at this point so I can make like pancakes and other things. So you go through initially and you're only able to feed your guys berries, and then you can start feeding them other things by having different planters, you know, things that you can plant, wheat. Eventually you can do lettuce, you can do tomatoes, and you can make pizza, and pizza is like awesome, or you can make them salads, and it replaces their hunger, and it also replenishes the sand, which is like their tiredness or how alert they are. So now at this point, we are going to go get the overland boss. And I don't know if it's called chillet, but it is an overland boss. And I love this thing. It is absolutely adorable. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I turn and it's like I went to go look for it and it's already, I'm right there. So it's level 11, of course, but you know, they level up with you. And I have my Firefox, and look at that. I mean, like fire against cold. Look at that. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. You know, okay. I don't know. Let me put you away because I am worried you're going to terminate this boss. And although you can and successfully do what your journey tells you to do, but I want this as a mount and something that fights alongside me. All right. Please take. Is it going to take? Oh my gosh. Yes, the first try. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. All right. So we have the chillet. It can curl up its body and roll around extremely high speeds. I need to figure out how to do that. And let's see, can be ridden, applies dragon damage to players' attacks while mounted. And then it tells you how to do the mounting attack. So of course, now at this point, I need to make sure that I have the saddle opened up, that I put the points into that right here for the technology. And once I get that, then I need to make sure that I have what I need to make the saddle, which yes, I do. All right, let's make the saddle. Oh, this is so cool. So basically, this has been what I feel like a long video, but maybe to you it's been longer, or I didn't show enough of certain things where the tames or whatever else. But you know, I wanted to not bore anybody with taking too long with one thing. So please remember to smash that like button, ring the bell to be alerted, and totally hit subscribe. And again, do not hesitate to tell me what you liked, didn't like, and what you would like to see in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Take care.